Good morning, it's good to see you. I've arrived in Labuan Bajo, which is the western gateway to the Indonesian island of Flores. I'll be spending the next month going overland all the way to the east to a port called Larantuka. 4 weeks to get there. I've got up early this morning to come down and watch the port come to life. I think Labuan Bajo has perhaps one of the most scenic ports that I've ever been witness to. It's really quite dramatic with these great plunging coastlines and knolls and nubs and little islands. I know a lot of cultures in their mythology suggest that these nubs, islands and knolls that plunge into the waterline are fossilized demons or dragons or serpents that the gods fought with, and I really like that idea that at some point at a different time there were great battles going on here between supreme powers. Labuan Bajo, the town itself, runs along this contour here and between the knolls and comes back around on the other side out to the airport. And as many of you would know, this is the starting point for your journeys to Komodo and Rinca, where you can observe the world's largest monitor lizard, the Komodo dragon. I've done that a couple of times over the decades. Not sure I'm going to do it this time. Just come down and get a bit closer to the waterline and the bows. Pagi semua, apa kabar? Pergi mancing hari ini? Ya? Besar? Ya. Lah mungkin 10 kilo, 20 kilo? Trevally, ikan apa?
Ikan juku eja.
Hah?
Juku eja.
Juku eja.
Ya, kerapu merah.
I'm not sure whether they're local fishermen or after the tourists. They didn't seem particularly interested in me, so perhaps they're local fishermen. I've never actually done a liverboard, but many people I know have done them, and they rate them highly. They hi guys, how are you? Sorry? Pergi di mana hari ini?
Di Komodo.
Komodo?
Ya.
Untuk diving?
Diving.
Ah, okay. And ikan apa di sana?
Manta.
Oh, manta rays.
Hiu.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh my god. Giant family GT.
Oh, bagus, bagus. And berapa harganya untuk satu orang satu hari?
Saya tidak tahu harganya.
Ah, okay.
Saya hanya jalan bawa kamu.
Oh, okay, tidak up.
Manta Ray office.
Manta ray office, ya? Okay. Huh?
You want to join, go to the Manta Ray.
Mungkin lain kali ya. Yeah, makasih ya. So it looks like a pretty new boat to me. The wood paneling but look at all the dive gear there, just lined up, ready for you to just to bend over and then to put the gear on you. It's a couple of Pagi. Apa kabar? Not sure what he was saying, but it's that time of the day where all the liverboards are gearing up and the people are getting ready to go out. I'm a YouTuber. Can I ask you some questions, where you're going and what you're doing today? Okay, no problem. Have to respect the people that don't want to appear on camera. That's number one rule. But I imagine they're going to Komodo or Rinca or...
Yeah.
Komodo, Rinca?
Morning,
Yeah, Pagi. All very busy, hive of activity. Loads of people going out on this boat. And now we've got the full light. Now we've got the full effect of the sun coming onto the bay or into the harbour now. And yeah, really pretty. Again, this camera probably doesn't do it justice and give you the full effect, but I hope you get some kind of feel for it. I'll take you for a walk through main Labuan Bajo town, and you'll see the industry that operates here. It's just wall-to-wall dive shops and boat hire or boat tour operators. Also notice quite a number of Westerners that seem to be involved in some way. Certainly has changed since I was here last, nearly 30 years ago. Hello. Saya lupa. Saya sedikit bodoh. I can't remember. Just pulling in for my first coffee for the day. Apa? Bahasa Indo. Coba mau belajar. Sekarang tidak bagus Bu ya.
Oh, iya.
Mungkin
Kurang
saya
jelas.
sedikit bodoh, saya jelek, saya bodoh, saya miskin. Saya
Kenapa miskin banyak uang itu?
Well,
Banyak uang.
and sudah lama
Sini
ya.
sudah 10 tahun.
10 tahun. Oh, lama ya.
Lama sudah.
Ngaha.
Bisa ngomong ngaha. Ngaha
Apa?
itu makan.
Oh, makan.
Ngaha.
Sama-sama makan.
Bahasa Bima.
Bahasa Bima. Oh, makasih Bu. Siapa nama Anda Bu?
Saya Ibu Nurma.
Ibu Norma. Nama saya Wayne Bu ya.
Wayne Bung.
Wayne, ya.
Iya.
Makasih ya.
Sama-sama.
I love Indonesia. Oh, berapa harga nih? 5.000. Okay. I love Indonesia for that ability just to, you don't have to go far at all to get a drink or something to eat. Makasih, Bu. Mau kemana hari ini, Pak?
Tidak kemana-mana, di sini saja.
Ya, santai.
Ya, santai.
Boleh duduk di sini?
Ya, duduk.
Makasih ya. Thank you. Kerja apa?
Kuli.
Coolie? I don't know what coolie means, but maybe someone can tell me. All right, I'm going to sit down and enjoy my coffee. Then we'll take a walk through Labuan Bajo. I want to explain something to you guys if you're having to go through Phuket. I've got a couple of photos I want to show you. A man walked up to me, he said, what part of Australia are you from? And his English seems very, very... Where did you learn your English, sir?
Just around here.
Just around here? Being around the tourists?
Yeah.
You working on the boats?
And now, before,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now retired?
Not right now.
No?
Yeah.
What is it, the boats to Komodo and Rincha, or you do liverboards, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you made a trip to Komodo or Ranger?
I have been many, banyak kali,
yeah.
banyak
Oh,
kali.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Banyak kali. And dari mana? Dari Labuan Bajo?
Yeah, from Labuan Bajo.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm from the village.
From the
Far away
village?
from here, take 2 hours or 3
Oh, yeah?
hours. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Sorry?
tidak apa-apa. Berapa lama tinggal di sini?
I come here just I sell my fruits like Dara. Yeah. So after that I back home.
Oh yeah.
I work again.
Yeah.
And tomorrow maybe come back here again.
Oh, so pulang hari ini?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you have a truck?
Yeah, I have to.
Oh, you're a driver. Okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah.
And also I want to make a promotion my village, you know.
Oh yeah, what's the name of your village?
Pacar.
Pacha.
Yeah.
And berapa orang-orang tinggal di sana?
Oh, many people.
Yeah?
Yes, yeah, many people.
Oh, 10.000? 5.000?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Siapa nama, Pak?
Lauren.
Lauren.
Yeah.
Nama saya Wayne.
Oh,
Makasih banyak, ya.
Nice to meet you.
You too,
What?
yeah. Very pleasant, friendly people in Indo. I don't know whether it's me and there's just something that resonates with them or they resonate with me, but I just feel more connected, you know. And for a long time I was thinking, oh, I've got to go to this country and that country, and that's what the subscribers want and that. Not anymore. Now I'm just going to sort of hang out in Indonesia for the foreseeable future. Obviously it can't be forever, but yeah, I'm just more comfortable here. Leaving the main port area now. I just wanted to mention, if anyone's going through Phuket, I came through a couple of nights ago and it was the same when I entered. This is a photo of passport control or immigration as I came through at about 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Absolutely jam-packed, and not just in the passport control area. This photo shows people spilling out actually into the check-in area where the airlines are. I made the comment, well, I think the last couple of times I've come through Thailand, where it just seems that they haven't kept up with the volume of tourists, and the delays can be considerable. So give yourself a bit of time getting through, I think. I don't know why everyone just doesn't put in those green gates, but it just takes the pressure off and makes it a lot more easier to get through. So this is Labuan Bajo Central, and it is just one endless street of the diving tours and Komodo tour, boat tour operations, punctuated with overpriced places to eat. I had a tiny omelette and a cup of coffee yesterday. I was really tired. I hadn't slept in 24 hours and just finding my bearings, and I think that came to $12.50 or something. And in the afternoon walked around the corner and found myself a little warong, and for $4 I had something similar. But there's not much. Look, the truth is there's not much really going on here in Labuan Bajo itself, unless you're heading out to the islands or on a liveaboard or doing some diving. The main street is just one endless strip of tour companies and dive promotion companies. There's a money changer over there. I might have to see them at some point. You notice when you're walking down the main street that these shop fronts that are quite modern and presentable and sort of westernized a bit, they just sort of front the street, and one row back you have a typical sort of Floresian, is it Floresian or Indonesian house. So it's interesting that they've got this sort of facade that's built for Westerners and tourists, and that's simply all it is. A bit of an illusion really, and one row back is where the real living is. I'm not sure I'm going to get back there myself today. Hello, how are you? Good. I'm only here briefly. I'm just passing through. I don't see myself spending much time here at all. It's not my thing, but it's just an insertion point or an entry point to getting across Flores. Flores to me was probably the most arduous travel. That's an interesting building, looks quite new. Flores for me in the past has been the most arduous travel I've experienced, actually, even worse than sort of hypothermic temperatures in northern India or Nepal on those rickety ramshackle buses. The thing about Flores is, if you're taking the local bus, you're in there with chickens and goats and pineapples and people not travelling too well and sick bags. And good morning, sir.
Hi, good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine.
We're on YouTube, is that okay?
Alright, yes.
What's happening today?
I'm good.
You're going to Makamana hari ini?
I'm going to the Vairabo village today.
You're going to the village?
Yes.
What's happening there?
For look the village.
Oh yeah?
Looking the nature and culture.
A traditional.
Yes, traditional village.
So you do the tour, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and you have business today?
Yes.
You have some guests coming with you today?
Yeah.
That's very nice. How long have you been tour guiding here in Labuan Bajo?
I'm not tour guide, I'm driver taxi.
Oh, driver taxi, yeah.
I'm already 6 years here. And then 7 years in Bali.
Oh, in Bali also?
Yeah, I'm driver.
Dari mana? Di sini or di sana?
I'm from here.
You're from here?
Yeah.
From Labuan Bajo,
I'm from Labuan Bajo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you think of Bali?
Oh, Bali is nice. It's good for a job also.
Yeah. Is the money better in Bali or the money better here?
I'm better life here because I'm so close to my parents.
Yeah, of course.
Because my parents are old. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's nice, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Good luck. What's your name?
My name's Hendrik.
Henry, my name's Wayne.
Alright, nice to meet you.
You too. Is it really your real name, Henry?
Yes.
Yeah?
Not Jimi Hendrix, just Hendrik.
Not Jimi Hendrix. It'd be nice to play guitar like Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
You have a wife and children here, Henry?
Oh, alright, yes. I have three children.
Three, yeah?
3 children, yes.
And they're in school now, eh?
Yeah, number 1 in the school, number 2 and number 3 already go to 4 years now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Henry, you should do radio. You have a voice for radio. Or you're Hollywood talking or something. You have a very deep voice, yeah?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, thank you.
Take it easy. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Just to illuminate that point or punctuate that point I was making, is this facade that comes along the main street. One row back and you have the stilted houses and sort of typical houses as I remember them in Labuan Bajo. Good morning. As I remember them in Labuan Bajo. So yeah, there are different ways to get through Flores. So you can hire a driver like Henry, you can take a tourist bus, minivan. I am going to do it the old way on the local bus, and I'm sort of having to psych myself up for it a bit, because these stints, the issue with Flores is so mountainous. So when you're in this small rust bucket of a bus or big beamer, you're surrounded by produce and people, as I was saying, and the roads are so windy getting up and down these big mountains or these hills. The switchback roads, you're constantly going from side to side, and you're holding on, and it takes some effort. Most of the leaps are about 4 hours. Well, they can be anything up to 8 hours depending on the road conditions, depending on how often you stop. It can be trying. It can be hot. It can be smelly. It can be a bit smelly on there depending on how many people aren't traveling too well. Durians, goats. That's what I'm envisaging. That's what I'm preparing myself for. I don't know how many years left I've got where I could do it, so I thought I'd give it one last shot. I've actually traveled through Flores a couple of times over the years, and it really is a beautiful island. There's no doubt about it. It's one of Indonesia's greatest islands, I think. But it tests the mettle of the traveller. It tested me when I was 20, 30 years younger. But you know, if you were just passing through as I am, or waiting for your liveaboard boat, waiting for your excursion or your explorations, it's quite a picturesque little strip. I'll just illuminate that point for you in regard to one road back. You're into the local sort of living areas. There's a little sort of enclave of places here that we can walk around. Pretty typically Indonesian, of course. I won't spend too much time here, but this is where people are actually living their lives. On the face of it, all those shop fronts are really quite splendid and look really nice, and the reality is, this is Selamat pagi, Pak.
Pagi.
This is how Indonesians are living. Selamat pagi. Apa kabar?
Mau kemana?
Mau lihat lokal ya? Oh, pergi sekolah? Ya? Aha, okay, makasih ya. Yeah, so this is sort of, it's not that far removed from the road, but it is far removed from what's presented. The last time I was here, which is 98, I think, 98, 99, there were no bitumised roads. Oh, this main road down by the port, I think, was. There were just stilted houses along here, and there'd be dried fish, there'd be fishing nets. The other thing you notice is there'd be these parabolas, like these satellite dishes, and you'd have one enormous satellite dish, and you'd have 30 or 40 cables coming off it for people's TVs. I don't see any of them anymore either. But there'd be people on the footpaths with market food and ladies. Yeah, like this. This is what you'd have before, but I don't see it anywhere here now. It's just the remnants of it. Hello.
Hello.
Selamat pagi. Just it's not here anymore. It's all changing. I'm hoping, you know, well, there's no doubt the further east we go from here, it'll be a little bit different. I was thinking about going across the top of Flores this time, but I don't have the time. I've got a month to get to Mormere, which is heading out towards the very end of Flores, where I'm going to have a visa issue to deal with. If that gets extended, that's fine, but going across the top or along the northern part of Flores is really tricky to get transport, like really tricky. You might sit around for hours and hours and hours waiting for an Angkot or Bimo or a little bus, and I just don't have the time for that, because it's quite, to get a short distance you have to travel a long time. So still undecided. Might still do it if I can get the information I need to be able to do it. It's another example of people coming out of their I don't know if you can see the rooftops through there with the stilted houses and the wooden the wooden built places. Anyway, I've laboured that point a little bit too long, I think. I had a really long travel day yesterday. Hello. I flew from Phuket into Bali, got into Bali at 2 a.m. and then had a 7 a.m. flight to here. So I didn't sleep until, well, I got here at 8:30, 9 o'clock, no sleep for over 24 hours. I did actually book a place on one of the booking platforms here because I knew I'd probably be pretty tired and didn't want to leg it around. I got to the place that I had booked, and it wasn't anything like what they suggested, and it meant to have, you know, high-speed internet and all that sort of stuff. The internet didn't work, and there was other issues as well. So I found myself at 9:30 absolutely bone dead tired and with nowhere to stay, and spent 2 hours looking at places to rest my weary head. And I have to say that Labuan Bajo is, the value isn't great here for what you're paying. I did manage to find somewhere which suits me. It's up the back, raised a little bit. I'll take you up there now and show you it if you like. Feels like I'm in a squash court, bit of a squash court, but the internet's okay, and I've actually got a little bit of a view. This is where I'm staying, and it's staffed by, This is where I'm staying, and it's staffed by some of the most lovely people. Siapa nama anda? Saya lupa. Alex. And I forget, saya lupa, maaf. Chachik.
Yeah.
Chachik was very, very helpful for me the other day. And this is the house staff. Semua senang? Okay, let's have a look at the room. And so I did find somewhere I was quite happy with as far as the room goes. This is like, I don't know, it's kind of like an old style palatial pad that they've just sort of maintained. Everything's large. I like being a little bit bigger than the average person. I like the roominess of it. It's really roomy. It reminds me, you can have a game of squash in here, you know, but it's 35 Australian dollars a night. The Wi-Fi is good, hot water, air conditioning's cold, bed's good. I've got the doona over what is just a complete mess. But what I do like about my little pad is this. That view in the morning or day, afternoon is just splendid. Really, really nice. And this way as well, up through the hills. It's just such a, Labuan Bajo is just such a pretty town to sort of hang out in. Unfortunately, other than the harbour and, you know, the scenery itself and its proximity to Komodo and the diving and that, I don't find much in Labuan Bajo itself, so I'm not going to hang around. Plus, I'm on a bit of a, I'm time threatened. I've got to get through Flores. Tricky travel through Flores, and I've only got a month to do it, so I just need another look at that view. That's really nice, really splendid. That was just a quick walk through Labuan Bajo. I know there wasn't a lot of depth to it. It was just to show you the place, but I'm heading off, so yeah, we'll get perhaps more involved and engaged and deeper into local lives as we head further east away from the tourist zone a bit. Still a nice place though. Bit of a quick one only today, just to get the gears moving again. As always, thanks very much for coming along for the ride. I hope you're well and happy in life and doing the things you want to do. Have a look at that view. I like it.